Sonic, the heart of your system.
Hi there, Vaughan here from Kit Guru. Today I'm going to be showing you my thoughts on the brand new, refreshed Corsair Void RGB Elite wireless headset, which is available for just under £100 here in the UK. Let's take a look at what you can expect for your money. In the clean, attractive box, you're going to be greeted by the headset itself, the wireless USB dongle, a 2-meter USB to micro USB cable, foam windshield, and your quick start and warranty leaflets. The design looks almost identical to the previous versions. I myself used the wired 2015 version for a long time, so I've got plenty of hours use to compare with. The cups retain this unique angular shape, which really helps them stand out from the average circles or ovals you see every day from every other headset. They still have this glossy piano black finish over the main section, which houses the RGB illuminated Corsair ship logo. Surrounding that is this matte white finish, which is also available in black, which they call carbon. The frame is mostly solid feeling plastic, though it uses this bead blasted aluminium where it counts at the hinges. And it certainly does count towards the overall sturdiness and premium feel as a unit, which seems like it's built to last. It has breathable heavy weave fabric over the ear and head padding, which itself is very comfortable and deformable to mould around your ears and head. The branding is quite minimal, with just this small name printed on the left side of the headband. And as it extends, you can see some faint adjustment notches on the topmost section. I like how the extension is shrouded, so you're unlikely to get any hair caught in it at all. The microphone arm is a rubbery plastic, which is posable to contort just how it's needed, and it ends in this glossy section with an LED indicator at its collar, which will shine red when muted, so it's an easy visual cue as to when you can and can't be heard. On the right cup is absolutely nothing, and the left cup is where you'll find the mute and power switch on the face, and underneath your micro USB, LED indicator and multifunction control wheel. I feel like this being 2019, they could have seized the opportunity of a refresh to include USB-C instead, as that would have made it easier to plug in to charge while you're still using it, and a lot more durable over time, but hey ho, maybe in the next one. The multifunction dial springs up and down to adjust your volume, and pushes in to scroll through your 5 selected presets. And if you hold it in, it cycles between Dolby Surround on and just stereo. It's easy to access, and I didn't find myself fiddling around looking for it at any point. You can press and hold the mute button to enable or disable side tone, so that you can choose if you want to hear yourself through the microphone or not. Or just a short press to mute and unmute if you don't want to use the raise to mute feature, that is. A short press and hold of the power button will turn the headset on and off. It will also show you the battery level via a pulse to red, yellow or green on the RGB logo, whereas a long press and hold will put you into pairing mode. The padding I mentioned earlier is among the comfiest I've used in a long time. It actually seems more cushioned than the previous Void headset and has more squish. This helps provide comfort for extremely long periods without noticing any clamping force at all. The fabric used is also a godsend, being plenty breathable and not giving me any sweaty ears even after the length of my play sessions. I have noticed there is a bit of a gap around the rear bottom of the cups though, not quite sealing my ears in, and I'm not sure if this is a conscious design choice or a happy accident, but it certainly helps with the ventilation for me. I did try adjusting the headband to try and form a better seal, but with my tiny head it would just fall down off my ears and sag down my neck if I extended it any further than the absolute minimum adjustment. So this can be seen as a plus if you do have a larger head, as it will extend insanely far, and they will also swivel flat to fit comfortably around your neck. That foam on the top section is among the softest I've felt, and will push in like you're touching whipped cream, but it certainly still supports the 390 gram weight of the headset plenty well enough. Though if I shake around it will shift off my head slightly, so just try not to headbang to your music and you'll be fine. I've used these for hours at a time and not had any discomfort at all. The microphone has been updated to an omnidirectional design, which picks up a bit more of the environment reflections from your voice. So here's a sample of that now. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So what do you think of the mic quality? I'd say it's certainly better than we've seen before, but it's still slightly compressed and makes it sound a little more nasally. But on the plus side, I'm not getting any major hiss or crackle on my puzz and buzz. And here's some voice with typing in the background. I think it's fairly decent for a headset mic on a headset under £100. As for sound quality, those 50mm custom tune drivers have plenty of kick to them to provide punchy audio in gaming, where you're also going to get plenty of pronounced directional audio from the Dolby 7.1, which definitely makes it sound like you're in a larger room. However, if you're trying to pinpoint footsteps, I'd highly recommend trying out the FPS preset or plumb in a manual EQ setting with boosted highs, as these seem to be slightly more bass heavy than previous models. As far as music performance goes, these are passable for casual listeners. It's not amazing in detailed or delicate audio, but it's fine for most cases. Then again, this is not what you're going to be looking for if you're searching for musical performance headphones, so it's not a downside for me. 99% of where you'll spend your time with these will be gaming, where the audio does sound brilliant. The range of the wireless seems pretty damn good. I have the USB dongle in the top of my PC, and I can reach my kitchen no problem, which is roughly 10 meters away through 2 concrete walls. If you stray too far, it lets you know by telling you whether your mic is on or off, and if you've turned off the vocal cues in the software, then your audio is just going to cut out. They say up to 16 hours battery life. Now, I'm going to guess that's casual use with the RGB off, as I've had as little as 8 hours and as much as 12 with the lighting on. Admittedly, that's still plenty for a couple of days of gaming, if you're only gaming a few hours a day, that is. You can charge while using, though you're going to need to still have the wireless dongle plugged in, so you'll need 2 spare USB ports. These are also compatible with PlayStation 4 by plugging in that USB dongle, but you're not going to be able to adjust any of the settings through the software. The headset also doesn't feature any other output, so if you wanted to use this with, say, a Nintendo Switch for example, you're not going to be able to. In the IQ software, you're going to be able to adjust and create your own EQ presets, and you can drag those into any order, so you can scroll through the top 5 presets without needing to come back into the software, say if you're mid-game or something. There's also volume sliders for your mic and the side tone, as well as the stereo and surround toggle. You can also adjust the lighting effects for the RGB on the cups, whether you want just a static colour, blinking, breathing or rainbow, you can do all that here. And you can even link it up with the rest of your Corsair controlled RGB enabled devices too, if you want the whole setup to match perfectly with these lighting link presets. If you head into settings, you can see the charge status of the battery, enable or disable the voice prompts, adjust the brightness, check for firmware updates, and thank the Lord, adjust the auto shut-off timer or disable it entirely. Something I wish was available on a lot more headsets on the market. Overall, I've really enjoyed my time with these. I think they provide a great upgrade over the previous iterations in the Void lineup. They look stunning, they sound great for games, offer plenty of customization, and they're just built brilliantly for the price. Now, if you don't need the wireless functionality, you can get the newly updated wired version for just £70, or £65 if you don't want RGB either. I don't think you can really go far wrong there. And you wouldn't be disappointed with these unless you are looking for a slightly better audio quality for music and a top-notch microphone, in which case I'd suggest watching our recent review of the new Corsair Virtuoso headset, but that is going to run you a bit more money. Let us know what you think, and if this could potentially be your new headset of choice, pop a comment down below. If you like this video, you can like and hit subscribe for more tech news and reviews. Ding the bell if you'd like to be notified, and you can also follow us on your preferred social media accounts. Links to all will be in the description below, including our Discord, Patreon and merch store, where you can pick up our fashionable geeky apparel, just like the top I'm wearing right here. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.